Lucille Ball was more than just a comedy icon. She was a pioneer, a legend, and a woman who changed the landscape of television forever. With her unmistakable red hair, razor-sharp comedic timing, and fierce determination, she became a household name through I Love Lucy and built a legacy that shaped generations of entertainers. But as her life neared its end, Lucille Ball gave one final interview that shocked, moved, and ultimately broke the hearts of everyone who watched it. Far from the cheerful sitcom star the world adored, Lucille revealed layers of pain, loneliness, and brutal honesty that left audiences in tears. The interview, which took place in the late 1980s, wasn't filled with jokes or punchlines. It was raw and deeply human. By then, Lucy had lived through a long and complicated life. Her health was declining, her beloved Desi Arnaz had passed away, and she had watched the entertainment world she helped build transform into something she barely recognized. When asked what she was most proud of, her eyes welled up with tears, not for her fame or fortune, but for the people she loved and lost. She spoke about Desi, not as a former husband, but as the great love of her life. Despite their divorce and the years of emotional distance, Lucy admitted she never stopped loving him and that their chemistry was something neither of them could recreate. As the cameras rolled, Lucille talked candidly about the pain behind the laughter. She revealed how the pressures of fame had affected her children, how she missed the days when her career felt joyful rather than obligatory, and how isolated she sometimes felt even in a room full of people. The woman who had made millions laugh for decades now sat quietly reflecting on the cost of being everyone's favorite funny lady. Her vulnerability was so palpable, even the interviewer had to pause and collect himself. What made this final interview so unforgettable wasn't just the sadness, it was the depth of her wisdom. Lucy spoke about the importance of perseverance, of showing up even when life knocks you down. If you don't keep going, you disappear, she said, her voice trembling. She encouraged young performers to value their craft, to take the work seriously but never themselves. It was a masterclass in humility, wrapped in a final goodbye. After the interview aired, fans from around the world wrote letters, shared their favorite memories, and expressed just how much Lucy had meant to them. Many said they couldn't finish watching without crying. It wasn't just the end of an interview, it felt like the end of an era. A time when television was built on laughter and heart, and when one woman dared to be both a business powerhouse and the funniest person in the room. Lucille Ball passed away shortly after that interview, but her final words still echo in the minds of those who heard them. She didn't need a spotlight or a stage, just a moment to be heard as herself. And in that moment, she gave the world one last unforgettable performance, not as Lucy Ricardo, but as Lucille Ball, the woman behind the legend.